Good morning. Good morning. What y'all think? Frosty. Dizzy. Dizzy. You did. Then what'd you do? Hey, which one of you took some big healthy steamers in the barn? Huh? That's a no-no. That's a no-no. Morning, everybody. Chad, Doss Farms. Miss Ray's inside, hanging out with the boys. So we got daddy daycare today. Ready? Yeah. Or however the kids are saying it. Benjamin. What you doing, bub? What you doing? Ready to get big? Make steaks? Huh? Get big. Make steaks. What are you doing? Are you waiting on Mama? Guess what? Mama's not coming today. Actually, she will later. She will later. You know what to do, right? Are you kidding me? Yeah, I was gonna say. Watch him like not eat because I'm not Ray. Are you like standing up on a hill? Yep, kinda. Such a pretty little bull. With your tattooed eyebrows. Oh my goodness. You're gonna turn some heads there, little boy. If you're new here, welcome and howdy. If you're old here, welcome and howdy. That's my lovely wife and my 40 acres in Northeast Oklahoma. We've got cattle, pigs, donkeys, chickens, 3 dogs, 3 boys in no particular order. Oh, and a stubborn bottle calf. That one got me, not gonna lie. You stinker. What if we turn like, there we go. Boy, I tell you what, we need to teach old Benjamin where to poo. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying, buddy? I was ready for you that time. I was ready for you. There's only a little bit left. Somebody said to like mind his airway or something while he's drinking, and I don't know about you guys, but raising longhorns, they're tall and the calves are tall pretty quick. And when the calves are tall and the mom might be a little bit shorter, like Fiona, Glory's not even that tall. Allie's really tall. We've seen Allie go down to her knees to nurse on Glory, which is also a sign that it's time to get her off mom. But hey, so as far as that airway goes, that looking up motion or position, that's natural. That's what they know. I was wondering if you'd follow me around like mom. I was wondering. There, hang on. Want some hay? What's up, buddy? There we go. Here, try some of this. Frosty. Frosty. Is that good? Look at your little horns. Look at your little horns. We have got, whoop, watch out, brother. We have got to make a decision. We've got this little coop right here, and we don't hate it. It's a nice little coop. It's got an open bottom. And yeah. Smells good too. It's rough cut cedar. But we got to make a decision. Is this coop big enough for our chicks? So as you know, we actually bought, I think we bought a dozen chicks from a hatchery online. Only 4 of them survived shipping. I realized that they made it here and they were here for a day or two, but something was up, man. It's what it is. So then we discovered our friends over at Cedar Lane Farm and Garden, Cheyenne and Tyler. They run a little feed store not too far from us, and they had baby chicks. So we went and got some. And now we've got 16 baby chicks. Well, that coop, not that it can't accommodate, but that will be pretty crowded. And honestly, Ray and I might be a little bit spoiled because at our old place, we had a really nice coop. And we ended up selling that, doing something different because we didn't think we would need it. Now we need it and we're kind of looking again, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. but I just don't think that little coop is going to be enough. But you got to remember, the chicks in the garage, they're a week old and 3 days old, so we've got time. Yeah, looking back, do I regret selling that coop? Kind of, sort of. Well, I get upset about the way our roof looks. The roof was like a barn style, which is cute, but our house at the 20 acres was a cabin with a barn style roof, so it matched the cabin. Here, that barn style wouldn't match. We've got gables on both ends. We got gables on both ends. Yeah, we got a lean-to over there. Or I shouldn't say a lean-to, but like a monoslope roof. So if we were gonna custom build one, we wouldn't do that barn style again. It's also more expensive doing that. So, I don't know, we're looking. And even though we've got time, if you get one custom built, which a lot of these places will do, you know, it can take 5-6 weeks, which would be about the right time for them to show up. So we'll see. I don't know what we'll do with that old coop. Might sell it, give it to Kyle and Shannon. We'll figure something out, but I don't know. It's awfully pretty. I don't want to not use it. And honestly, it's a great little pig hut. Now the pigs have their barn, but it is a good little pig hut. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Our new friends at Cedar Lane Farm and Garden, they carry dog food. How about that? All right, let's get you guys set up here. Here comes all the dog spurts. You can't just switch a dog's food. It'll give them scours. You gotta. I've owned a dog before, Karen. Listen, quit it. You eat that one. That way you can't see anybody else. Goose, come here, buddy. Goose. There you go. Oscar, take a hike, Mike. All you gotta do is kick a hickory nut. He'll go running. But he ain't even hungry. He just ran Goose. He just ran Goose off the dog dish. Well, it's noisy out here, but Cabela's barking at birds. All right, in case you're not familiar with Northeast Oklahoma, it's currently 50 degrees. Feels like 40 though, it's kind of chilly. It's currently 50 degrees. We are due for snow tonight. And then it's gonna be 40 degrees tomorrow. And then it's gonna drop down into the 20s and start snowing again. And then the snow that comes on Tuesday is supposed to snow all day long. And then it's gonna be as low as -7. And that's the actual temperature, not the feels like, for like 48 hours. So if you're kind of familiar with weather patterns and how they work, it is a pattern. That's why they call it. Like this is the same system that was here like a month ago. It's just coming back through. So hopefully this is the last time it comes through with Arctic temperatures, because yours truly is truly over it, to be flat honest. Oh, sit up. Woo, sorry. I had to have a little talk with Mr. Pumpers. One of my favorite things about owning a pool is keeping the water off the top of the tarp, because if the water sets, it can pull your tarp in, and then what's on top of the tarp, no, it doesn't go that way, it goes in your pool, and that's no bueno. So let me get that started, and I'm not sure who needs what today. I'd really I'd really like to make the cows wait until later for feed. If they ain't breeding, they're weaning. It's just the noises of a farm, man. That was a weaning moo. All right, we're gonna let that pump run. I'm gonna see what Miss Ray needs done, and we'll go from there. So we'll see you guys in a bit. It's gonna be like half a second for you guys. Like as fast as I can smack the camera, that's how fast it's gonna be for you guys. Ready?
You're not gonna win. Hey, buddy. Wait, no.
What's your favorite thing to do at Grandma and Grandpa's?
It's wonderful.
Good night.
Just sleep.
I think I'm a little too long for the couch.
You're getting there.
Yeah.
Wake you up when it's time to eat. Wake you up when it's time to eat.
Wait.
Or I can't get to it. I can't get to it.
Oh man.
I need a hand.
Oh, it's your favorite time of year.
It is not my favorite time of year.
It is your favorite time of year. You're so excited about it, you brought your pew-pew.
Yeah.
This is Dad's favorite time of year, when it's been 70 degrees, and now it's going to be -7. That is
I
your...
was thinking this morning.
Oh, here we go.
At some point, I just give up. I can't even fight it anymore. I just accepted it. I don't like it. Kyle and I were just now talking. Oh,
Would you
my
rather have -7? Get ready. Would you rather have -7 or C. diff again?
That's a good one. C. diff.
I figured.
Yeah. I'd rather just.
They're not interested.
Yeah. Well, and now I did. I know I'm way over doing it here.
Oh, you went and saw Doss Acres' barn and garden?
Well, we swap out. He takes my equipment. I get straw.
He takes
It's
your
fair
equipment,
trade.
breaks it, you get straw
And firewood.
and firewood.
And that, I tell you
Good.
what, the firewood keeps Grandma happy, so it's worth its weight in gold right there. So he can have whatever he needs. You can have whatever you need.
Hey, offer to give him an animal. He'll come get it in 2 months.
An enema.
An animal.
Oh, an animal. Oh, an animal.
Enema.
Gotcha.
Where did you go?
I don't know.
Oh, my
That
goodness.
was deep. That was a dark place.
Mom said you were really worried about this weather. Goodness, take a breath. What is it?
You know what
What
this
is that thing? Yeah, I think I got one of those one time. It's probably in the woods over there still.
It's over on my shelf over here.
Is it?
You
You should use it.
That's a tripod, son. You put a camera on that so you don't have to do what you do.
No, here, you want to see a tripod? Here, y'all want to see a tripod?
Let's see that.
Here you go. See, look at that.
It's perfect.
And people will be like, what's that little thing right there? I'll be like, that's straw. I had to put my camera somewhere. The other day I worked cows and this was on like a panel. And while I'm working, a Maximus is like licking the panel. So the whole frame, the camera's going like this. And you hear this clink, clink, clink. People are probably like, man, it's such a professional show.
Well, it's amazing that phone has survived this long.
That's all I've ever used is an
I know
iPhone.
it.
People email me all
That's
the
the
time.
truth. He's never used.
I tried a DJ Osmo for a little bit.
I have one.
But the DJI Osmo, well, I love it. I've used a drone, but the DJI Osmo, there's no zoom, there's no, like, it's
There's no
ambient
zoom.
audio as well.
Yep.
Whereas if you're
Right.
looking at the iPhone, you get great audio. But with the Osmo, it picks up everything.
Yeah, I remember that.
So I gave up on that pretty quick.
Yeah, I've got one in there right now, but people have $3,000 or $4,000 cameras out there, and
That's awesome.
If you don't need it, you don't.
More power to them.
Up to you though. Whatever, big fancy microphones anyway.
Well,
You're
it's,
right.
hey, props to him. It's more editing because that's what I didn't like was with the Osmo. You have to pull those SD cards and you have to, and
right.
that's the same thing with a GoPro or anything else you use.
Yeah. Well, you couldn't hold that in your hand. That little Osmo thing was. I had
Correct.
this
That Osmo
tiny-
thing was like,
had a
it was
little-
smaller than my watch, man.
Yeah.
But it's made for like a GoPro mount. But I was like, yeah, I'm not going to put a chest rig on. And
Yeah, that's true.
so I want people to watch my videos and almost throw up. The camera's moving so much.
I've heard people say that they get dizzy and ill watching your video.
Well, don't watch it like this. Back that phone up away from your face, man.
What's he doing? What is he doing now? And
I know.
all of a sudden you go inverted, and I'm thinking that it was an accident, and now I figure out he's doing it on purpose.
I don't do it on purpose.
You're just messing with us.
Well, and sometimes I'm like filming and I'll be holding the camera like this and people will be like, that fence is crooked. And I'm like, no, tip your head.
Hey, you know what though? You're messing with old people.
I know,
can't-
it's funny.
We can't do that.
My favorite thing is to do it like this and get something right in the frame.
But that's what they love about you, man.
This is great.
This is real life. It's free.
I walk around and go, look at that view.
There we
Look
go.
at that view. That's the greatest view ever. All right.
Hey, if you're wanting a bird's eye view, exactly what somebody is seeing in front of them and doing.
I decided POV was what I wanted to do a long time ago. Point of view.
Yeah.
You see what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
So
Right.
that's what I do.
Well, but I am too. See, I'm too demonstrative. People know me. My hands are. I can't do that. I have to talk with my hands.
Dad's bilingual
I can't. I'm bilingual.
with his hands. We have no idea what he's saying,
That's correct.
even when he's talking.
That's right. It's my own version of sign language. don't know what to say.
There.
Boy,
What's
this
that?
took a really bad
ASL
turn, didn't it?
isn't ASL American Sign Language? This is RSL, Ralph Sign Language. we have no idea.
RSL, I like it.
What's that old baseball commercial where they're giving signs from first? He goes, "Good news, I'm having your baby." That's Ralph. That's RSL. Wow. Where'd that come from, dog? So it's not cold, but check this out. It's almost 50 degrees. Look at that blowing rain. Beans. It's not a bathroom, it's a barn. Beans. He can hear me, I know he can. He's just acting like the boys. He can't hear me. Everybody else is in a tree line somewhere being safe. There's Beans down there waiting on his mom to come back after 2 weeks. My goodness. Howdy everybody, it's been a few hours since we were at Mom and Dad's. We took the boys over there, all three of them, to see them. And then we went and ate, and now we're back. And let me show you what Miss Ray just did. Boys are upstairs playing. You have anything to say for yourself? Darling?
Nope. Yeah,
What-
so,
what
so
I-
I picked up the feeder and,
Decided you didn't like where it was?
well, it wasn't screwed on.
So who's in here?
There's 6 blue cochin bantams. They're straight run, so I've got 6 birds, and I have no idea if one's a rooster. Like, if I could have 6 roosters in here, I don't know. But we liked Cowboy's demeanor, and so since these weren't pullets, they were straight run. I was like, well, let's take our chances.
So we got the bantams in here,
Yes.
and the regulars in here doing regular things
Yep.
still.
So bantams are a smaller breed for anyone that doesn't know. They're a smaller chicken breed and they can kind of get bullied. So I did decide to separate them instead of putting them in the big thing.
So it's like chicken nuggets. No, chicken tenders, chicken nuggets.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. I like the banties, man. They're cool looking. We got one that had a little bit of blockage. You know who she needs to go see is Beans. He has no blockage issues. 0.
That is so true.
Yeah. Well, currently the rain's coming down. 25-mile-an-hour winds. Guess where Beans is?
Where?
Standing by the back fence.
Oh my gosh. But he'll sleep in the barn tonight.
Yeah, he
I
will.
know he will. He's in there every night now that when I go out to feed Frosty.
Well, I will say this. It's also almost 50 degrees.
Yeah, it's not
It's
cold
not
outside
cold.
right now.
The wind's not even out of the north. We had one with a little blockage, so we've taken care of her. That's not blood or anything like that. That's soap and water on her hind end.
Yeah.
And we'll keep an eye on them. But
I made them some scrambled eggs, and then I might just have her eat a little bit of yolk and then just hope for the best. But
for sure.
yeah.
But the rest of them are doing good. We switched them over to the lamp because they're getting bigger. And the bigger feed as well. And a bigger water. The reason you put the water on a board like that is so when they scratch around, less dust and debris land in their water.
In the straw, yeah.
So lift the lid and let's watch them run.
Go, babies, go!
My gosh. Bantams are awesome. So we got 6 bantams.
They're so cute.
She's cold.
Yeah.
Might have to take her and warm her up with a hairdryer.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
I'm gonna get her some egg yolk too.
So Ray went from never having ordered chickens before to ordering chickens and then buying more chickens. And now we have even more chickens. So, but we will say this. We want to shout out
Cedar Lane Farm and Garden.
again, because that's where these came from, our friends Tyler and Cheyenne. But we also found out they, remember the hatchery everybody told us to call? Was who?
Was it Cackle?
Cackle. That's
Okay.
who everybody told us to call because
Yeah.
they're in like Columbia, Missouri, somewhere around there. Guess where Tyler and Cheyenne get their birds? Yep.
Cackle.
So they've had great success with them. I was happy to know that she even actually drove up there and got those yesterday or a couple days ago when they got them,
Yeah.
which Cackle was on board with. I'm just saying that there was a
Yeah.
issue with getting them to Cheyenne and Tyler on purpose, on time.
Yeah.
So Cheyenne just ran up there and got them. So Yeah,
Inside.
I'd take her in and just blow dry her butt.
Yeah. Her or him? We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
I might have 6 roosters.
It's gonna be a surprise. But if we get a rooster, I already have a name picked out.
Do you?
Can I tell you?
Yeah.
We had Cowboy.
Yeah. Aw.
Is it good?
Okay.
Yeah, no?
Yeah.
Marshall. So we had Cowboy. I didn't want to do a sheriff,
Marshall the rooster.
but we got Marshall. So
Hopefully we've got a rooster in here. I might have, you know,
Might have
2,
three.
3, 4 roosters. I might have 1. Might have none. I might have picked all hens.
who knows? All right. With that said, y'all have a great day, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Stay warm.
Bye.
Hi there, I'm Simply Susan from Aurora, Colorado, living the Doss Farm life virtually and loving every minute of it. Thank you for all that you do. Don't work too hard. Be good. Don't make it weird. And God bless. Deuces.